Giggly.
Hello. Welcome to Threads
Hello.
and Tangents, where neither of us are in Detroit or in Denver, which has been much sunnier and probably a lot warmer than it is here in England. I am
Yeah.
Janaea.
Are you?
No, yes, I'm Janaea. See, I told you we'd mix it up this week. Told you, I sometimes I might be Janaea and she might be Nathan.
I mean, I'm
But
Nathan.
yes. Hello, I am Nathan.
Is that why you're wearing orange? Because you couldn't
All
be
right,
me?
yeah, trying to be you, all right. I thought, yeah,
Yeah.
can't
Well,
have orange hair because I've got none left, so I'll go with an orange jersey. But hi, I'm Nathan.
I'm Janaea. I don't
There you
know who I
go.
am anymore.
Yeah, confusion. Um, yes, I'm still not over sprinkles from 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Okay, I'd forgotten about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm still not over
Re-traumatized me.
sprinkles. Literally, I just. How can you be an a-hole? Because how can you be like just how?
You've been
I
bringing this
can't.
up in like 5 years.
I will
Sprinkle.
be. I was sprinkled. Like it's just like it's ingrained in my head now. But
Oh, I know what I'm putting in your next birthday card.
oh, um. Anyway, enough of that. Hello all.
Um,
Welcome back to Threads and Tangents. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Interesting
Done.
one. How are you today, Janae? Do you feel any better yet?
No, I'm so sick.
God's sake.
We'll see. Oh, did you hear that? What's
No.
my my neck just cracked.
Oh, yeah, as you do. Just casual, as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, should we get
Oh,
straight
why
into
am I
it?
just like
Ugh, should we get straight
I'm
into it?
tired. Yeah. Who's going
Okay.
first?
I'll go first this week, if
Okay,
that's okay, because
yeah.
mine's a
Go.
very much a me thing.
What's a you thing?
Okay. Am I the a-hole for eating more than half of the groceries?
Yes.
I eat a lot. Anyway, this is going
I
to
live on my
sound.
own, so I eat all the groceries.
Oh, okay, sure. This is going to sound petty, and I agree that it is, but my girlfriend has been getting annoyed slash angry about it.
We love that.
Oh, here we go. We live together, okay, and
Yep, good.
split
Good
rent
stuff.
and bills 50-50.
Right.
When we go grocery shopping, we will also split that 50-50. Fair
Huh.
enough. There are some things we get that my girlfriend doesn't eat slash drink, and vice versa.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. When it comes to things like snacks, we try to split them evenly. Okay.
Mhm.
When things are individually wrapped, that makes it easier, but some chocolate and biscuits are not wrapped individually. Okay.
Right. This is sounding too much like hard work. Yep.
Yeah. I'll admit that I do end up eating more of these, mainly because my girlfriend rarely has them. Whenever we run out of something, it's always me who ends up replacing it.
Hmm.
There's your problem. Last night, my girlfriend went for a biscuit and there was only two left. So he should get one, she should get one. Done. I've sorted the
Well,
problem.
it's easy in the rest of the package. You should
Yeah.
get both.
She got annoyed and said she'd only had one of them and the packet was nearly empty. I told her I'd grab some when I'm next to the shop, but she just said I shouldn't be eating more than half. Mm.
This sounds annoying.
Yeah. I asked what the problem was since I am the one replacing them. She got annoyed and said she'd only had one of them and the packet was nearly empty. Sorry, I've just reread that. I asked what the problem was.
Malfunction.
It's because it starts twice. I asked what the problem was since I am the one replacing them. She just said it's not fair on her since she is buying half the groceries. I again repeated that she pays for half of the grocery shop, but not half of the entire groceries, as I'm the one regularly replacing things when we run out of. She just said again, I'm wrong for eating more than half and I should be more considerate of her. I asked what the problem was when the food is getting replaced, but she just said I shouldn't be doing it. Am I the a-hole for eating more than half the groceries? There's definitely something there that's more than about groceries.
Oh, that's just, I hate that. Like, it's stories like that that make me really glad I live on my own because I cannot be doing. Like, are they literally like buying a chocolate bar and having to cut it in half?
Well, that's
Like,
what I'm thinking. Like, that's
just buy
just a
two
bit.
chocolate bars. Like, why is that an
Yeah.
issue? Buy 2 packets of biscuits. This is your packet of biscuits. This is mine. Like,
But
why?
to me, that's just. It's just really petty.
Yeah, and if you eat it all, you just buy a new one. It's not the end of it. And like when he says that he's replacing things, is that like, oh, I've eaten the packet of biscuits, I'll buy another one? Or is that like, oh, we've both drank the entire carton of milk, I'll buy the new one? Because then in which case he's
Yeah.
buying more.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. Oh no. That, like, I couldn't deal with that. If I lived with someone and they got that annoyed, I would literally be like, right, you buy your food, I'll buy my food. We don't touch each other. And then you're just like roommates. Like if you're a
Yeah,
couple,
you're not a relationship. You're
like
roommates.
if you're a couple and you want a biscuit and your partner's eating all the biscuits and says, I'll buy another packet, like, why is that a problem? Oh, I'm getting annoyed at this. I'm angry on his behalf. Like he is not an a-hole. She is.
That's yeah. She's really that. Nah,
You're
no.
buying half the groceries. Oh, shut up, woman.
Shut up. No, like I get it. If he was literally devouring the entire grocery shop in a day,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd understand that. But it's a packet of bloody biscuits.
Yeah, it's
Also, you
like,
can tell they're British because it's biscuits, not cookies, and I love that.
oh, yeah, I
Um,
didn't even know that. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
biscuit. That's normal to me.
but it's just a packet of biscuits. All right, have a bar of chocolate instead. I bet you in it, and they would. Hold on, went for the biscuit. I bet you there were chocolate biscuits. I bet you there were chocolate biscuits.
Does that make a
Just go
difference?
for a bar of chocolate.
But I mean, I'm not with you on that one. Like biscuits and chocolate hit different. Like if you fancy a biscuit, chocolate ain't gonna fill it. But it's not the end of it. Like if I went to get a biscuit and there was none left, like there was 2 left, so that would have sorted a little craving out. But if there was none left,
Yeah,
I might be like, oh, there's no biscuits left. How annoying.
yeah. I'll be
But
like,
then I'll just
oh,
move on with my life.
yeah. You would be like, Steve, this is the end of everything. I'm done. Flip the table and punch him in the face.
There's another Reddit story like, am I the a-hole for divorcing my husband because he ate all the biscuits?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah,
Like, come on, man. Like, just petty. That's
it
just
is.
really, really petty.
Yeah, so he
And
says
he's
he's
not
being
the a
petty, but
hole.
he's being petty. Like, do they literally? Oh, do you know what? If he wants to be petty, I would start drawing lines on things and being
But then
like,
they're not a
right.
couple. But then they really aren't a couple.
Well,
Like,
that's the thing. It's like this is people that probably shouldn't be a couple if they can't even deal with things like groceries.
well, oh,
I
hold
mean,
on.
they could be
He
happy
can.
and
He can. He
yeah, she
clearly can.
can't.
She can't. That's why I think there's something underlining here.
Yeah, maybe this is like projection and there's something else she needs to talk about, but
Yeah.
just buy
I'm
2
doing all the
packets of
work. Yeah.
biscuits.
Am I the a hole that I'm doing more than half of the work in the bedroom? Maybe. That's probably how that could come. Oh, is my girlfriend the a hole because she feels like she's doing more than half of the work in the bedroom? Or am I the a hole because my girlfriend thinks that I'm not doing as much work in our relationship? That's how it could read. But from what we're
Yeah,
reading it at, no, you're not the a hole.
but maybe
You
this
get
is, I mean, this is from his side of the story. So maybe if we did go to her side of the story, she'd be like, actually, he eats everything. He's making it out like it's only a packet of biscuits, but he eats out of house and home. Every time I go for a packet of crisps, there's none left. Every time I go for a biscuit, there's none left. Every time I go for a chocolate, there's none left. In which case, I can understand that getting a bit like, seriously, stop
yeah.
eating everything. But then in which case, like I said, like just buy 2 and just be like, don't touch this my packet. Like unless they have literally the same favorites, like it might be like, okay, you want bourbons and I want custard creams, so like don't touch my custard creams. I won't touch your
Oh,
bourbons. Bourbons or custard creams,
you
Nathan.
shouldn't have mentioned custard creams.
I'm with you there. Custard creams all the way. I actually
Oh, I
um
might go to the shop after they get custard creams. God
controversial
damn it!
opinion.
I was gonna try and be good today. Oh, I'm
Controversial
gonna have to
opinion, I
eat.
don't like
I'm
bourbons.
gonna have to eat an entire packet of custard creams now because you've mentioned them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Jesus. I don't have any
Well,
biscuits.
God damn it. Just a quick one though. This is the comment, right? This is one of the comments that reads perfectly to me. This is my life. My grandson lives with us. He's 17, and I literally have to hide snacks that I like in order to get any. My husband's just as bad. They consume the entire packet, but I'm not mad or angry at them. This to me sounds like there is something else happening in your relationship. Yes,
Exactly.
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 Like, yeah, he's not the a-hole.
No,
No,
she
that's an
needs to
easy one.
rather she needs to rather suck it up, princess, or actually talk to him about what's wrong
What's wrong?
because
Yeah, because
he's not
that's
a mind
not.
reader.
No, he's not. He's not. She's the a-hole. He's not.
Yeah, no, he's.
Done. That was really easy one, actually.
Yeah, that was fine.
Oh, I'm going to eat an entire
That
packet of Krispy Kremes
that made
now.
me mad. I don't know why.
It really did. It
Maybe
really
this is why I
did.
live alone.
Maybe you need to eat some custard creams.
Maybe actually, I prefer golden Oreos. To be fair, I really fancy a packet of golden
Mm.
Oreos now.
They've got to be. If I'm going to eat Oreos, they've got to be the double stuffed Oreos. They're really good.
Actually, controversial opinion to all of the Americans out there. I don't like Oreos, but I love the golden Oreos because they taste like custard creams.
Fair,
Have you
fair.
ever
No,
had the golden ones?
I have, but I prefer custard creams.
I,
Leave a
I
comment
think
below which ones you prefer, biscuit wise or cookies in
cookies.
America. I'm going with a standard custard cream. That's what I'm
I
going
mean, you
with.
can't go wrong with a custard cream. If
No,
I don't know, if I had to choose, I'd probably go custard
custard
cream
cream.
because they're
It's custard
cheaper.
cream. Custard cream over everything. Double stuffed Oreos are second for me. Then custard creams.
No, I don't
If
like
they
chocolate
did double
biscuits.
stuffed, oh my god! If they did double stuffed custard creams,
That's
oh,
got to be a thing, right?
it's
If
got to be.
not, let's
If
make me
not,
teas.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know one of my favorite? We're going on a real big tangent here. One of my favorite places is at the moment is Costa because they do a giant custard cream.
I've seen those. I've never had one.
They're
Let's
really
look at it
good.
now.
There are, by the way, there are other brands available and whatnot, but anyway, just in case, you never
Are
know.
you letting
Someone,
the Americans know that we have more than just custard creams? Because they think they might know that. I don't think they're that stupid.
no, I'm
Like,
just saying that there's other brands available in case somebody comes to us later on and says we want to sponsor you and they're biscuits.
oh, yeah,
I'm
okay, like anyone
trying
other
to
than
make sure.
biscuits.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure there are other brands available. Like
Oh,
like
okay.
like coffee shops. There are other ones, not just Costa. There's Starbucks and there's
You don't want
Nero.
to burn any
I
bridges.
I am burning no bridges. If someone's gonna offer me unlimited custard creams and it's a different brand, I'm gonna take them and say yes.
In all fairness, I think I just get Tesco's own brand custard creams, like because they're cheaper and they taste just as good.
Yeah, but if someone's offering you unlimited custard creams and
No,
they're
I'm not
already
saying
like,
that. I'm just saying like when I buy them,
yeah,
like
well, I
every.
know, but I'm really playing the field here.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. Sorry,
just in
everyone.
case someone offers me well, offers us a biscuit
Yeah,
deal.
you said me when my unlimited. All right. I don't see any of these unlimited custard creams then.
No, because you keep saying specific brands, and those brands aren't sponsoring. Yeah, I'm playing the field. I'm being smart. Anyway,
Okay,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Every brand ever.
There we go. Just making sure. I'm double checking. Anyway, yeah. So not the a-hole. Not the a-hole.
Not what we're talking about. I just got carried away with biscuits then.
Yeah, so did I.
Um.
And I've got a packet of custard creams downstairs. Anyway, no, not the a-hole. Not the a-hole for eating more than half the groceries. There's an underlying issue, buddy. You need to talk to your girlfriend.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, she does. She does. Anyway, Janae, over to you with yours.
Um. Okay, Nathan.
Oh,
So my story. Am I the a-hole for divorcing my husband because he spent 10 minutes in the car during a family emergency? What do you initially think? Yes or no?
it depends what the family emergency is.
No, yes or no? Yes or no? Just yes or no, Nathan.
No,
Okay, there we
no,
go.
no. Yes, sorry,
You
yes.
made that
No,
way
the
too
answer
hard.
is yes. The answer is yes. Because then I'm
Yes.
thinking, what if he went to the toilet for 10 minutes whilst it was a family
What,
emergency?
in the
Would she
car?
divorce him? No, but what
That
if
in the
she?
car?
No, but what if he went to the toilet? If it was a different location, he went to the toilet for 10 minutes whilst there was a family emergency. Because I'm going to be honest, every man really finishes in the toilet between about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. But we sit there on our phone.
But that's not the title. The title
Oh,
is Am
okay.
I the a-hole for divorcing my husband for sitting in the car? I hope he wasn't going to the toilet, because if he was, then definitely divorce him if he sat in the car going to the toilet for 10 minutes. Yeah, they're very different things, Nathan. Sitting in
Well,
a car and going to the toilet.
okay.
You
Okay,
know,
well,
I
the
don't
answer is
understand your
yes.
brain.
I think she is the a-hole.
It's like,
Okay.
actually, if he was if he was
I'm just
flying an
putting in another,
airplane for
just
those
putting
10
in like, yeah,
minutes,
just
then
like another example.
it's not. It's just this though.
Okay, go on then.
Yes or
Right.
no for this specific?
No,
You don't
yes,
really get
she is.
that.
Yes, she is the a-hole.
Okay, God, Jesus.
A bit extreme.
Right, let's go. Let's see if you agree when this is finished.
Okay.
Right, I, female, there's no ages, have been married to my husband, male, for 2 years.
Okay.
He has a habit of sitting in the car for 5 to 10 minutes before entering the house. I don't know why he does it, but
I
he
do.
talked about,
I do.
because he was going to the toilet.
No, I get it. He's a man. You have to just, yeah, I get it. Yeah, go on.
I don't know why he does it, but he talked about it in the past. But no, I don't know why he does it, but he talked about a past traumatic experience he had when he came home and caught his ex cheating on him. Because of that, he'd just spend a few minutes in the car before he enters the home as a response to his trauma. Yeah, that's quite a traumatic thing to walk into.
Hmm.
Now, I won't say that he's wrong for coping with what happened, but this has made me feel uneasy, and it has caused many fights between us. Like what we have, hang on, like when we have guests, he'd sit outside before coming in, or when dinner was waiting for him and he'd take 10 minutes silently sitting in the car. Yeah, it sounds like it's becoming a pattern, a routine. I was worried that something might come up and he does not respond properly. And it happened last week. My 8-year-old son tripped and fell from the stairs and broke his ankle. He was in so much pain, and I called my husband to come and take him to the hospital. And he rushed out from work, but then called. But then I called and called. Hang on, rushed out of work. But then I called and called, and then I was stunned when I looked out the window and saw he was sitting outside the house in his car. Okay. I was both shocked and angry. I ran outside and asked how long he'd been sitting in the car. He told me around 8 minutes. I asked why he didn't come into the house immediately to help, and he said he would after 2 more minutes. Okay, this is sounding like OCD now. Um, I was so mad and hurt, but I tried to rush him, and he insisted he wouldn't feel comfortable coming in until the 10 minutes were up. It's definitely OCD.
Is OCD.
Yeah. He told me to get my son ready and take him to get my son ready to take him to the hospital. But I started screaming at him nonstop, telling him this was a family emergency and that he was out of his mind to behave like this. It might not have been my best response. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
screaming at anyone
yeah,
is helping
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But I was shocked by his behavior and quite concerned, because I had this situation always stuck in the back of my mind, that my what my husband would do in a family emergency. I ended up taking my son by myself when my neighbor into it's 2 minutes. My neighbor intervened and offered to take us. Surely it could take you 2 minutes to get your son into the car. Did the husband even need to come in the house? He could have sat in the car. You could have brought the son out, put him in the car.
Yeah, and literally gone.
This is weird. Um, we went to the hospital, and later my husband came and tried to talk to us, but I refused.
We
I
went
then
to the
went to,
car park for 10 minutes.
and it says it's just his house. I don't think it would be everywhere. I think it's just his house because of the trauma. I went to the hospital, and later my blah blah blah. I read that bit. Um, I then went to stay at my mum's and text him to say I wanted a divorce. Jeez. He tried to rationalize by justifying what he's done and saying he could not help it. Yeah. And that he was nervous and wanted to help my son but felt stuck. I refused to reply to his messages, and days later, his family literally harassed me, saying that I was making my husband's trauma more severe,
Yeah.
and that I disrespected his boundaries by pushing him off his limits. Yeah, like
Yep.
this is the biggest overreaction ever. I
I
feel
want
lost
a
and able.
divorce.
Yeah, Jesus.
Christ.
Like, no, I want you to get therapy is probably the correct response to
Yeah.
that.
I
Like,
want to help you.
yeah, this is a problem. This is a trauma. You need to work through this. Let's do it together. Jeez.
Screw
Honestly.
you! I want a divorce. Like, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
he needs a divorce. Like, lucky
Yeah.
escape.
Jesus Christ.
I feel lost and able to think because of the whole ordeal. My family are with me on this, but they can be biased sometimes. Yeah, well, that is the thing family do.
Your family are stupid.
Well, of course they're biased. Like, my husband is still trying to basically. What? My husband is still trying to basically talk me out of divorce, saying I'm making a huge deal out of it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
you are.
I feel like I no longer have trust in him, especially when it comes to serious stuff. Like, how could he have acted in a family emergency? Edit to clarify that my son isn't his biological son. We don't have kids together. Okay. And yeah, right, that maybe she's justifying her head like, oh, he doesn't see it as his son, so it's not important to him.
No, but
First comment, it sounds more like a form of OCD to me.
yeah.
Other yeah, exactly. Like that is such an I don't understand how he was like, okay, I've been here for 8 minutes, I've got 2 more minutes to go, and in those 2 minutes she got her son and took him to hospital with the neighbor. Like 2 minutes is really quick. Like you can walk into the house and back out again
Like,
in two
and
minutes.
also, why could he have not just met them at the? If she was going to be that quick and get things sorted, why did she not just go? I'm taking my son straight to hospital.
Well,
I'm
obviously,
guessing.
she
I'm
doesn't have a
guessing.
car by the sounds of
No,
things.
but she clearly can get that in 2 minutes. So why did she not say to him, "This is what's going on. I'll meet you at the hospital," instead of "I'll wait for my." Because I bet you any money from calling her husband. She doesn't obviously say how long, but from calling her husband to him getting home, that's gonna not be a 2 minute kind of thing, right?
No, well, he's been sitting
So
outside for 8 minutes.
even he, and yeah, and he was able to stay outside still for 8 minutes. So why was she not like, we need to go? This is a family emergency. We need to go.
Yeah, but it sounds like she doesn't have a car, so she's probably like, "You need to come and take us to hospital." Like she
I
doesn't.
just,
She doesn't
but
have the. I'm sure the neighbor, like, she probably didn't think, "Oh, I should go knock at the neighbor's house." Like that was probably just like she's standing outside screaming at her husband, and her neighbors come out and be like, "Whoa, what's happening right now?" And she's like,
maybe.
"Ah, my husband sucks. Take me to hospital." Um,
Um,
that is, I don't understand why she couldn't be like, "I will bring him out to the car.
yeah,
Like you don't need to come in and then leave again. Just
yeah.
stay in the car." And she obviously knows this is a thing. This has been something that is a thing. Like
Mm,
it's not like all of a sudden she's like, "Hang on, you've never done this before. Why are you sitting in the car?" So in my head, I would be like, "Right, he can't come in for 10 minutes. I'll bring him out. We'll get in the back. We'll jump in the back of your car, and then we'll go."
yeah,
Right? She's a massive overreactor. Yes, she is the a-hole. He's got
100%.
OCD, especially the
Yeah.
fact that it was down to the minute. It's not like a thing. It sounds like it's become a huge compulsion if he's counting down the
Mm,
minutes.
mm.
And you can't just get over that even in an emergency. It's like a lot of people with OCD, like it is do all or end all. Like you cannot just override it. Otherwise they would. Like no one chooses to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
OCD.
that's
Like
not that's then not OCD. That's just being particular. There's a difference between if you're able to just instantly override it, you're just being particular over
yeah.
OCD where you can't just go, oh, you eat. But also, it's a trauma response. And look, as someone that's gone through it and and is deals with PTSD on certain things, like you can't like if I was in a situation which of course for me to go, oh, and freak and panic as I would, you can't just suddenly go to me snap out of it and I go, oh God, thank I just needed. No, it's okay. Shit, Nathan. We need to. Oh, I hate people.
Yeah, because he said he felt stuck, which to me is like he probably did want to. Like I'm sure
Yeah,
he in his head he was probably like, my son is broken his ankle, I need to go in. But he said he physically felt stuck, and that is
yes,
literally what OCD is. It's like you cannot override it. So she should have been like, right, my husband has this thing. I will bring him out to the car. We'll go to hospital, and
yep,
then I now know that in an emergency you can't deal with it. Let's go get therapy. Let's sort this out. Let's talk about it. Like
yeah. Let's work together as a
he
responsible
knows the
husband and wife
reason.
would be. Yeah,
Yeah, like he knows. It's not like it's like, oh, I've always done this. I have no idea why. It's like, no, this is a response to
mm.
trauma. You could probably work through this. Like, but she's like, nah, divorce. And that's gonna make it so
This
much
is gonna
worse.
make it worse.
Good. Like, oh
Oh
yeah,
my,
like
the
two
next one, the
traumatic
next.
things have
Am
happened.
I the a-hole because my husband won't get out of the car for 24 hours? Like, yeah, well, yeah, because last time he did, his ex-wife divorced him. Like, come on.
Yeah,
But then
literally.
also, but then also, she, by the sounds of it, she's doing him a favor because she's leaving. If she's going to act like that, he don't need her in his life.
Yeah, like I don't understand people's mentality of like, oh, he does this thing wrong. I We need to beat this out of him. Like people not have compassion anymore. Like seriously.
I hate
Like and
people.
like I have an OCD and all of my friends know about it. And I mean mine's nothing like that and I to be honest I'm fine with it. It doesn't really affect my life that much. But then my friends just know about it and they cater to it. Like no one tries to like harass me about it. It's just a
Mm.
thing. It's almost like a part of my personality now. And I mean, I'm not like I'll divulge. My OCD is used by dates, and so I cannot touch anything. Like I cannot eat anything on or past its used by date, and I hate it. I don't really feel the need to go to therapy about it because it's not the end of the world. If anything in my cupboard goes out of date, I just take it to work because someone else eats it because most people don't care about used by dates. But like my friends know about it and they don't care. Like it's
It's
oh yeah
just,
no this is out of
just,
date. Like I'm not gonna give it to you. Like end of story.
and she just is making things worse.
Yeah, if someone's like screaming at me about it, I think it would probably get worse. Like,
Yeah. Oh God, she is definitely the a-hole.
oh, actually, I have had it in the past where like, because people always like, oh, use by dates. It's just a date. It's just a way for like people to get more money. And I've had people deliberately try and feed me things out of date before, and it's like it is traumatizing
Mm.
because I've had someone feed me something that was fine, and it's like I know my OCD is irrational, and I know that it's not going to go out of date at the stroke of midnight, and it's not going to kill me. It's not like I'm in denial about this. So I ate it. It was fine. It tasted great. Then they told me it was out of date. And then the irrational comes in. Then I started to feel sick. I felt like I was going to throw up. And then they try and like belittle me for it. And it's like, I know. I am aware.
That entire one has really peed me off.
Yeah. So as
Like,
someone who
I'm
does have
actually really
OCD,
angry over it because
yeah, like
he's clearly
she's an
got trauma.
a-hole.
She is the a-hole. I'm glad I stuck with my original decision and said, yes, she's the a-hole.
No, because OP, hang on. Is OP
Yeah,
the woman?
she,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He
OP's a
is
woman.
the,
She's the a-hole.
yeah,
100%. She's the a-hole.
yeah. Like,
I mean, I'd love to hear anyone's comments underneath, and I will argue with you in the comments. But yeah, she's definitely the a-hole. So
yeah. And it's,
yeah.
she needs to help herself,
Oh,
not
she needs to
belittle
help, not
him.
hinder. Need to be a help, not a hindrance.
Yeah, that's horrible. I feel bad for her husband. And like as I said, as someone who's gone through that, it doesn't help. You're not helping anything by
Yeah.
screaming at someone for something they can't help.
Yeah.
It's like me screaming at you for breathing and being and you're like, I can't help it. I have to breathe. And I'm like, stop it. You're
Yeah.
ruining everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
In your head, you're just like, oh my god,
Oh,
I can't.
thank
Yeah.
me. Well, on that note, leave us the comments underneath. Let us know what you think.
You were
Um,
angered by OCD and I was angered by biscuits.
yep, exactly. Exactly. Oh, well, anyway, that's a lovely another week. So thank you very much for all joining us. Uh,
Yeah.
I am Janaea.
No, I'm still Janaea. You can't be me. Stop
I'm
it.
Nathan.
I'm still not Nathan. I'm still Janaea.
There you go. It's been nice to speak to you all. And remember, leave us a comment, follow us all on social medias and all of that. Lucky, because I'm not going to just sit and do all that, but da-da. Anyway, nice to see you. See you next week. Love you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.